All right, guys, so next week you're going to be taking your final exam on Thursday. That's May 14th, so let's go ahead and put that down. May 14th is going to be your final exam. Your exam is going to be a total of 33 questions, and it is going to range across the entire semester. Sorry, I know my handwriting's a little atrocious right now this morning. So let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown. Your main topics, we're going to talk about Pythagorean theorem. So we have Pythagorean theorem and distance formula. And for that, this is going to be 6 questions, which is roughly 18% of the exam. 6 questions on Pythagorean theorem, distance formula, about 18%, 6 questions. Okay, and then you've got functions, which was our intro to functions. What is a function? What's not a function? Domain, range, that sort of thing. And then linear functions. So things like slope, y-intercept, putting things in slope-intercept form, picking out the correct graph to an equation, picking out the correct equation to a graph or a table, that kind of information. And that's going to be 11 questions, which comes out to about 33%. Then we're going to have scatter plots and two-way tables. Okay, and I'm going to put a star next to this because this is when we started doing digital learning. So Pythagorean theorem and distance formula, functions and linear functions, all of this was done in the classroom. That was the first quarter. Second quarter, or sorry, that was third quarter. Fourth quarter and on is the digital materials. So scatter plots and systems is all done from digital material. And scatter plots is going to be 6 questions. Scatter plots and two-way tables, that's 6 questions. So again, about 18%. Okay, and then again, another star by systems because that was done digitally. The system of equations. You will have to identify what the solution is from a graph. You'll have to understand what kind of graph a no solution or infinitely many solutions would look like. You have to be able to solve algebraically, whether it's substitution or elimination. So you need to know all those methods. You need to know how to write a system. So given a word problem, create the equations to a system. So all of that information is stuff that you're going to need to know for this unit. And that's 10 questions. So that's roughly 30%. Okay, and that's your final exam. We're going to start today with a new activity called Flipgrid. You might have done it in some other classes, but we haven't done it here. So we're going to do Flipgrid, and we're going to start with Pythagorean theorem. And after the Flipgrid is done, you will then revisit an old quizzes that we did way back at the beginning of the semester for Pythagorean theorem and distance formula. And let's see how you do on it.